Hey guys, I just recently filmed a video using the e.l.f. cream eyeliner, which I think is completely awesome, doing the wing, and you all see how I struggle with my wing, and I think this is like my new way of doing it, and I've never tried cream or gel or anything in a pot. I always try to do like the pencil and somehow smear it out. Never worked. Always use the liquid eyeliners, and I felt like there was just always so much product on there that it would just bleed into my eyelashes, and like it would just be like a whole mess. So I just tried this out. I didn't want to like get an expensive one, and e.l.f. I love e.l.f. It's cruelty free. It is super affordable, and I feel like they've upped their game since they've been around because their products just keep getting better and better, and I'm in love with that cream eyeliner. So I'm going to actually do like an eye look, maybe kind of going toward Game of Thrones. I know that the Game of Thrones final series first episode came out last night, and it was amazing. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if anybody saw it. I don't want to give any spoilers, but you need to watch that show. Like, I was always against it because I don't really like shows like that and stuff, but my boyfriend was in love with that show, and everyone was talking about it at work, and I always wanted to be like in the conversations, and I was just like, all right, let me give the show a try. So I watched it with my boyfriend, and it was unbelievable. Like, the show is amazing. So I watched the final season first episode yesterday. It's really sad because I can't believe the show is over, but I wanted to do like an inspired look. I wanted to try like a purple and a gold because I actually saw Nicole Concilio did a gold and purple, and I thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to recreate that as best as I can. So I'm going to start off with a base, a neutral color from the BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm just going to put something down because I have nothing down on my eyes. And I'm just going to take a light, like a light color, just right over here. I'm going to take that light color just to put down like a base shade because I have nothing down on my eyes here. Just the eyeliner that I'm like really super proud that I did because I struggle with my wing so badly. Like, I never was able to get it ever, and I've practiced so much, and I know practice makes perfect. But I guess it also works with the product and what product works best for you. And I was always against using pot eyeliners because I was always so nervous and intimidated by them because I never felt comfortable enough to actually use them. I just felt like I was going to get it all over. So I would stick with the liquid eyeliners and the pencils, and it just never came out the same. So I decided to try the e.l.f. cream eyeliner because it wasn't as intimidating, and it was an affordable brand, and I really love e.l.f. and I felt like I should just give it a shot. And I did. And I don't think I did that bad of a job. So if I just keep practicing with that, I think I'll have it down pat. So next I'm going to go in with the Solar Flare palette from BH Cosmetics as well. Recently just got this palette, and the colors are absolutely stunning. So I wanted to try to do the recreation of Nicole Concilio with the gold and purple. So I'm going to try to use this purple. I'm going to like pat some on the outer corners and build it up, and then I wanted to put this gold. So this purple is called Gamma Ray, and then I wanted to use this gold, and this is called Wavelength. So we're going to put that like in the half toward the inner corner and see if that works out. So we're going to just put a little bit of the purple Gamma Ray, and I'm going to go over my eyeliner because I'm just going to, I'll deepen it up when I get this down, but we're just going to put some of this purple on the outer corners, and I'm just patting it. I just want it to be like blended, so I'm just going to pat it on the outer part of my outer corner. So yeah, back to Game of Thrones. Like, it was absolutely insane. It was so crazy, and I'm really loving the show. So if you guys saw the episode, definitely leave a comment down below. What did you think of it? Did you think it was good? Do you guys watch the show? I love the show, and I was so against it, and I actually gave it a shot because my boyfriend's like, you have to try to watch it. I think you'll really like it. And all my friends at work were saying the same thing, so I wanted to get in with the times and the shows, so I did that. So it might look a little crazy because these colors actually blend really well. I've used this palette before, but I actually just cleaned this brush and it's a little damp, so it might be a little bit patchy, but don't worry, we'll make it work. We're just gonna pack on this color on so I can blend it, and I won't have to put more on. So let's see how this works. I'm just gonna move it toward the middle part, so it's gonna, because when I put the gold on the inner corner, I want all of it to like mesh together. I don't know if I should bring, I think I'm gonna bring some of this actually around like that. I'm just gonna bring it down here. And then it's gonna bring it like, I'm just taking the leftover, whatever's left over on the brush, and I'm just bringing it down in the crease. Okay, and then I'm just gonna see if I can pack on a little bit more. All right, and then I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, and it has no additional product on it, and I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna buff everything together so it's more of a seamless and not such a harsh edge. Like so. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and I'm just gonna blend it together so it's not such a harsh, deep line, because I don't want it to be too much. And if you hear noises, I'm sorry, it's my cat. He's just being cushion. That's just him. One of my male cats. I have 3 cats. I did have 4, but one recently passed away. It was very sad, but she actually made it to her 13th birthday, so I was very excited about that. But she was a great cat. Her name was Bambina, and I believe she was a Russian blue cat, but she was actually really, really amazing. I enjoyed her. She was a cranky old lady, but I definitely loved her. Okay, so next I'm going to take another packing brush, and I'm going to dip into the gold in the palette, the BH Cosmetics Solar Palette. I'm going to go into this gold right here. It's called Wavelength, and I'm just going to pick some of that up on my brush, and I'm going to just pack it on like so. I actually well, I'm probably going to put it on with the brush now, and then I'm going to probably pack some more of it with my finger because it might show up a little bit better. But we're going to do it like this first. I'm going to pack on some of the gold here. It's a very pretty gold. All right, and then I'm going to take my finger. So it's on my finger, and I'm just going to pack it on and see if it makes it a little bit brighter. Yeah, definitely a little bit brighter. Love that. It's very, very pretty. All right, and I'm going to do the other eye as well. Just going to pack that on here. And then I'm going to take more of the purple, actually, because I want it to be more meshed in with the gold. So I'm going to take that packing brush that I had before, and I'm not sure what I did with that one. Oh, I found it. All right, I got it. So we're going to take more of that purple, and we're just going to pack more of it right on the outer corners so it goes with the gold. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Just going to blend it in with the gold here. And then again, I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush, and I'm going to just blend everything together. Okay, I think that looks actually pretty good. I don't think that looks bad. Just gonna blend that gold just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a fluffier brush and just blend more of the purple in the crease, because I feel like it's not as dramatic as I want it to be. All right, that's a little bit better. I'm just gonna do the same thing here. All right, and then I already have my eyeliner on, but I actually want to make it a little bit darker so you can actually see it through the eyeshadow, not too much. So I'm gonna go back in with my cream eyeliner from e.l.f. I'm just gonna take some on the brush, just don't want it to be too thick. And then I'm going to see, oh, I can use this actually. Let's see if I can use this mirror so I'm a little bit closer to my eye. And I'm just gonna darken it up a little bit. Does it look better? I think so. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit more. Dab some on a makeup wipe. I want to make a wing, so I'm just gonna go back in and just darken that a little bit more. And I'm just stamping it as I drag it across the eye. There we go. I'm gonna have to get a Q-tip because I got a little bit on my eyelid. Maybe I can actually clean that up with a little bit of eyeshadow. So let's try that before we start taking things off, because I've got makeup everywhere. I've got swatches on my arm. I'm just a mess right now. Just a mess. All right. So I think that's good. I'm gonna just actually fix that purple because I got eyeliner on it. I'm gonna dab some more purple on there. So it's not as, there we go, not as noticeable. Another blending brush and we'll just blend that on out. All right. Those are the eyes for right now. And I'm going to just add a little bit of contour because I already have my base on, but I want to put just, since I have so much eye makeup on, I want to look a little bit more chiseled. I'm just going in with my Park Avenue Princess chisel palette. I'm just carving out my cheekbones. My chin, down the neck, a little bit on the nose. I've also noticed that I'm not a really big nose contour person, so I haven't been contouring my nose as much because I feel like it accentuates the bumps that I have here, so I just like leave it alone. But yeah, I haven't really contoured my nose much. All right, so I haven't done the lower lash line yet. I'm actually gonna add some mascara. I'm gonna go in with my Mega Volume by Wet n Wild in the color black. I've been really loving this mascara, and it's $3, which you can't even beat. I got it at CVS for $3. And I love Wet n Wild products. So I was actually really happy to see that it was $3. Let's add more to this eye. I don't want to get it on the gold, so I'm being very, very careful. All right. So that's it with that. And then I'm going to go back into the neutral palette, and I'm going to take that same brown shade that I did before, this one right there, and I'm going to just brush some of that under the lower lash line, just so I have a base under there, because I'm going to put the gold and the purple in the same order that it is on the top, on the bottom lower lash line as well. So I'm going to take a skinnier brush, and I'm going to go in with that purple from the Solar Flare palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to go back in with that purple color, Galaxy Ray, right there, if you can see it. Oh my god. Right there. And this is how I had it, Nicole Consilio. I'm just going to put it close to the lower lash line. This is the purple. On just the outer half of my eye. And then I'm going to clean that brush off because I love this pencil brush. This is by AOA Studio, and this is the E142 pencil brush. Very dent at the top, so it like gets into the lower lash line very good. So I'm going to go in with the gold that I did in the top, Wavelength, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that on the inner corner on the other half of the eye, and a little bit in the inner corner as well, so I can add some pop of glow. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm sorry if you can't see it as much as this side, because for whatever reason, if I get close to my phone, the lighting just keeps changing automatically and I have no control over that. So my apologies. But I'm going to put it in the inner corner and the outer corner. All right. And I think that is it. I'm going to pop on some of that mascara on the lower lash line here. And I'm sorry for the weird faces that I make. I just make the strangest faces when putting on mascara. All right. And I'm going to add some Wet n Wild To Reflect Shimmer Palette. I'm going to add some of that on my cheeks as like a little bit of a blush. I'm just going to take my blush and just put it on the apples of my cheeks, just to add some color to my face. A little bit on my nose. I like putting a little bit of blush on my nose. Well, I usually like putting blush everywhere, but we're just going to keep it to a dull roar today. And then I'm going to take some of my highlighter, my favorite highlighter ever from Wet n Wild, in the shade Blossom Glow, which I think is a very appropriate name because it is springtime and everything seems to be blossoming. Some down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, here, on the forehead. And then I'm also going to color in my eyebrows a bit because I feel like they're a little dull. And we're just going to add some hair-like strokes here. Color it in over here. All right. That is fantastic. We will set those with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Really love this stuff. Definitely sets my eyebrows and does not let them move. And it also adds more of like a fluff to them as well, because I like more of like a fuller, fluffier brow. I don't really get my eyebrows done too much. I really need to right here, but I like them a little bit fluffier. I'm going to add some Beam in the Solar palette, this color right here under my brow bone, just to add a little bit more dimension and like make my eyeshadow pop a little bit more. Because I'm actually pretty impressed with how the eyeshadow is blended. I'm really liking this palette. I really enjoy BH Cosmetics products as well. Alright, so I think that's good with the eyes. I'm gonna pop on some lip gloss. And we're probably going to go in with the one I use all the time, the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie. I'm just going to add some on my lips. Add some of that. Love this lip gloss. I love butter glosses from NYX. Anyway, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed me recreating this gold and purple inspired by Nicole Consiglio. I will try to link her video down below. I'm still very new at this YouTube, so I'm trying to learn like the ins and outs of how to do things, but I will definitely link it down so you guys can see her picture, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I hope I somehow made it look or resembling it a bit, but I really enjoyed this. And leave me any comments down below speaking about Game of Thrones, how you enjoyed the first episode of the season finale, how you guys enjoy the show, who watches the show, who doesn't watch the show. But I think it'd be really cool to hear from you guys. And thank you for watching this recreation of Nicole Consiglio, Game of Thrones, purple and gold eye look. And I really enjoyed doing it for you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.